Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, and I am here with Sagittarius reading for August 16th through 31st, 2019. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I had to get a little snack after the other readings because my energy was just getting shot. Don't forget, Saturday I will be posting the winners of the 2 free readings that I'm doing, and it's just for, like, just an energy exchange, like just showing my gratitude, showing my appreciation. I'm almost at like 900 followers or subscribers right now, and I'm just beyond blessed. I'm beyond humbled. I'm beyond just amazed at how you guys just watch my videos, you comment, you ask me questions in my email, you've booked readings, and I just want to thank you all for just like really helping me along my journey as well. And if you if this video resonates with you after the reading, please don't hesitate to ask questions in the comment section or book a reading. My services is in the description box, but I'm going to dive right into the Sagittarius reading. So Sag, the first card that came out was 10 of Pentacles, and for you, twin flame, twin flame, twin flame. It's yelling out. See the colors? The red, the blue, divine feminine, divine masculine. Do you see how divine is really watching over this connection, trying to make sure that you guys meet? Because it seems like this, masculine is like going this way, and divine feminine is like, I know you, I remember you, I know who you are. And divine over here, or spirit, your spirit guide, is like, all right, go ahead, turn around, like, they're plotting. But again, Sagittarius, like, you're going through a situation, and this has been going on for a while, where you have been connected to somebody, and you at first didn't realize like what the connection was. Like, you knew it was special, you knew something was different about it, but now you're coming into this realization of what it actually really is. And I want to give you guys some information, like, if this is a twin flame, connection for you, it's not always going to be roses and like butterflies and crumpets and like all of that. That's not what it is, because you guys are going through the transformation, so you can realize and understand like what your life path is, what your life purpose is. And also, I'm pretty sure one or both of you needed to work on self-love, like loving yourself first. So for those who I'm speaking to that feels like, they've had this twin flame connection and it's just been a total disaster or a nightmare, really look into the information, really understand what the twin flame connection is about, because it's not just about, oh, I get my twin flame, this and the other, but you have to understand the aspects of it. Like, this is going to, when you meet your twin flame, or if you're already with them, they're leading you to your life purpose. You're more spiritually awakened, you're more, your spiritual gifts are just coming out of the woodwork. Understand, and your divine masculine may not be, or your partner may not be spiritually aware, like they didn't know they triggered that, or made it come on a little bit stronger, because you've always had the gift. So that's just that. So with this connection, like, I understand it's painful, I understand that it's rough, but you really have to know that it's things that you need to work on, that you guys both have and have had to deal with. And once those things are worked through, once you can actually show unconditional love, regardless if you're with your counterpart or not, that's when you are in union. That's the celebration that you want to aim for. And that's when you get that reward, when you guys are brought together in the 3D, instead of just, seeing or having dreams about your divine counterpart, and going through the separations, but still feeling like you're just so connected to each other. Does that make sense? Again, you got the 4 of Swords for the next card that came out, and you're thinking about all this stuff in your head. Like, there's no need to worry. It's all in your head. These swords are not piercing your body. You are really just going through it mentally, and sometimes you have to tell yourself, does these emotions belong to me? Why all of a sudden are all these emotions running in my mind? And if you are a part of a twin flame connection, you're picking up their emotions, you're picking up their thoughts, and you have to know how to shield yourself and push those like away from you, so that way you don't feel like you're losing your mind or going crazy. Okay? And this card represents, like, you see how you're laying there and it's like the golden light. Everything is fine. Like, everything is fine. You're divinely protected. You have no worries, but the worries that you're placing on your own in your head, and you have to stop beating yourself up. It's not your fault. The way things turned out, it's not your fault. You know what you should do is just express love and own your accountability, because everyone has played their part in the situation. No one's a victim. Everyone's grown. Just own your accountability, and only you know what I'm speaking of. And this is a lot of air energy in this spread too as well. So you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Next card that came out, Two of Swords. Like, this person is really feeling like they have to guard their heart. They have to guard their space. In Sagittarius, you may feel that way because of things that happened in the past, things that you went through. And at the end of the day, like, you have the divine shining down on you. You have the light blue in the background, but you can't even see any of this because you're too worried about the battle. And on your feet, like, yellow. So all you have to do is get up, stand up, and walk in the light. Walk the light. Walk the way of the light. In all of this, you won't have to worry about protecting your heart. You won't have to worry about if someone's against you, etc., etc., because Divine's got you already squared away. So remove the blindfold. Put the swords down again, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, and walk your light. Walk your light. What will be, will be. The overall energy for your spread is King of Pentacles. All right, so Sag, you're like in your like on your grind. Like, you're sitting there, you're the King of Pentacles, you have your pentacle, you're on your throne, all this green is around you. Right now, you're really working on yourself. Right now, you're really focused on loving yourself. Right now, you really, are not worried about, if this is going to work out, if that's not going to work out, because now in this moment that Divine has you, regardless if anyone else is against you. They can try magic, they can try manipulation, they can try spells, they can try just in general. I mean, and this stuff really does happen, so that's why I'm speaking it. And so you can be aware, like, like maybe, I need to look into that to make sure I get some protection. But it doesn't matter, because whatever anybody tries to do to you, it won't affect you, because Divine is making sure that everything is going to be squared away. So right now, Sagittarius, you're in healing. You're worried about your not worried. You're focused on your abundance. You're focused on your pentacles. You're focused on building a legacy that you can leave behind for your family to keep the legacy going. You're not thinking about petty arguments, if someone's going to be in your life or not. It's either you're with me or you're against me. And if you no longer serve my purpose or growth, you can hit the road, Jack or Jackette, which way it resonates. Okay. For your romance card, the first card that came out is Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Love put that love in yourself. You spend so much time putting that love out into everyone else that you forgot you matter too. So when you start to love yourself, when you start to be in the moment, when you start to enjoy life, you start to see things come to fruition a lot faster, because you're not living in that fear, or not being in that fear of lack, or I don't deserve love, or I'm never going to get married. Once you get out of that and you see that you can just enjoy life and be yourself, you will realize everything comes to you easily. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So for some of you guys, like those who are in a twin flame connection, those who are in relationships, you have to just give your relationship a chance, and however it plays out, however it falls, that's how it's going to be. Like, you can't sit there and just, even if you have gifts, even if you know what's to come, live your life in the moment, live it day by day. Always choose love and light and high vibration, because that way you attract so much positive and great people in your life. And give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Make sure you heal those inner child wounds. Make sure your that mother and father kind of dynamic thing is in check. make sure that, you know, whether it's your partner, divine femme, divine masculine, make sure that you guys are understanding on a love level, not like hate, bitterness, or, you know, not wanting to see each other. Anything that's of low vibration, just stay away from it. If you and your partner or your divine counterpart aren't in, you know, communication right now, learn how to speak to them without seeing them. You can do that, like have conversations, or have loving thoughts, or send them healing energy, or send them love and light. It works, okay? The next card, forgiving and learning. What I say, your cards are your cards. There's some things, Sagittarius, that you really have to forgive and release. And maybe you feel like you've done that. Like you're like, oh, like I forgive this person. But then like 2 weeks later, you're triggered and you start back over at square one. So it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. The same thing with the attraction card. Like, we never really know why the situations turn out the way that they do and have. But what you can do going forward is make sure that you are the best representation of yourself. You don't want to lower your vibration. You don't want to be negative and be of not who you are just because someone else did something. You really want to show, like, you know what, you know, I want to work in the light. I want to be of the light. And let me open up and say like what it is, or what's been bothering me, or what's frustrating me. And Sagittarius, you know, of all signs, you have no problem with letting people know how you feel or what's on your heart. So forgive, not just because you want to like get the pain over with and just let it go, but forgive because you unconditionally, regardless if this person is with you or not, want the best for him or her. And the same thing with you. Forgive yourself first before, you know, because you allowed yourself to be put through certain things that you know were not right for you. But hey, it's love, right? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking, faith will bring you romance. What did I just say? And I don't need to go deep into this card. For your angel answers, the first card you got is yes. And then it's telling you to wait. I really didn't think of that at the moment, but I want to clarify wait. Spirit, why are we asking Sagittarius to wait? Within the next few weeks. Why within the next few weeks? Communicate clearly. Okay, got it. So maybe right now you're in that vibration where you're being triggered, or you're in your power. Like some of you are being triggered, some of you are in your power, and you're just like, man, whatever, like if it is what it is, it is what it is. And then there's some of you who want to reach out or want to communicate with your divine counterpart, or the person you're thinking of in regards to this reading. And the angels are saying, like, you have to communicate clearly. You have to say what you want. And what did I say earlier? Like, talk to each other, communicate. So that person understands you. Like, don't communicate. It's telling you to wait till you get into a better vibration, where the things you guys communicate about will not, you know, turn, you know, the meeting upside down. You know what I mean? Because this is for, like, some of you who haven't been in contact in a while, or communication in a while, and within the next few weeks, because in the next few weeks, you know, you're always healing, you're always growing, you're always bettering yourself. So in the next few weeks, you may feel a different way. You may see things and get your aha moments, and then communicate clearly. Communicate how you feel, what you feel, even if you know how sometimes you don't want to say something because you don't want to get played, or you don't want to feel like they're gonna try to get over on you. So let's not think that, though. Be assertive. Be about your business. You're a boss. Like, do what it is that you've been brought here to do, and let that be your motivation. Like right now, it's just really about you, Sag. Like your cards are not, you know, of low vibration. It's all about forgiving and learning, lifting you up, attracting, you know, manifesting, loving yourself. Like that's what your cards are really about. And then again, overall energy, forgiveness. Like Sagittarius, it's time to just forgive and just, even if the person don't want, to speak with you or talk to you or whatever, it's okay. As long as you've forgiven in your heart, as long as you've spoken to divine and allowed your true heart to show, if they're not ready to accept it and they're still in that low vibrational energy, then they'll catch up when they catch up, right? So I asked Spirit what cards you guys needed from the Lightworker Oracle in regards to your life path and purpose. So the first card that wanted to come out, and I just took it, it's Paradigm Shift number 4. Okay, remember when I talk about these Lightworker cards, you have to write the information down so you can study, and like if you have questions, like email me so we can talk about it. So for Paradigm Shift, it says, you are undergoing radical growth in your belief systems. Now is the time to challenge old attitudes and question previous expectations. You are in an extraordinary time. Great leaps forward can be made in a moment. The world you thought you knew can suddenly break open and a new world can become your reality. Buddhists sometimes speak of the beginner's mind, that which assumes nothing and therefore is open to everything. A spiritual psychologist might call this the inner child, as it is innocent, curious, unfixed, and always learning. It doesn't get stuck on an answer having to be one way. There is openness to the unknown with curiosity instead. Old souls can sometimes find it hard to recapture their normal knowingness. Asking someone with a lot of life experience who may have become a bit world weary to drop expectations and look at the world through fresh eyes can be challenging. Yet life becomes much more energizing and interesting when you are open and don't hold expectations about what will be. Suddenly you are receptive to the universe helping you in ways that in the past you did not believe possible, all because you kept an open mind. If you are feeling that you don't really know yourself, your relationships, or your place in the world as you once did, if you are feeling that what you once held to be certain now seems to be a little shaky, these are signs that you are going through a paradigm shift. This will bring you new perceptions that will free you to be in the world in new ways. You will find yourself shedding old limits, fears, and misconceptions. You are stepping beyond what you have known. You are a bit like a traveler in a new city, feeling awkward until she gets the lay of the land and how things operate in the new place. As you trust the unexpected and unknown, the universe will be able to help you in unexpected and previously unknown ways. What did I say? Number 32, you got Divine Grace, the Law of Efficiency. All right, don't forget to write these down, guys. Okay. It is time your life became easier. It is time for you to walk the way of divine grace with trust, simplicity, and acceptance. You do not have to try to make things happen. You can gracefully act without attachment and trust that all will be as it is meant to be. Surrender your struggles now as you allow life to serve you with love and kindness. This is the most efficient use of your energy and will lead to the best results. The law of efficiency encourages us to work smarter rather than always working harder. It is like learning to allow a wave to carry you to shore rather than swimming the entire way with your own efforts alone, or even against the current, which would make the journey even harder. It is like planting a seed at the right time so nature will help it bloom in the spring, rather than planting it during the dead of winter, when it takes a lot of effort to keep it alive, and even then it may not survive. This is the intelligence of the law of efficiency and divine grace at work. To hitch your wagon to the universe in this way, you need to learn to listen. This means tuning into what feels right or wrong at any given time. Sometimes you will want to push forward, yet your intuitive knowing will guide you to rest. Sometimes you'll want to hide from a challenge, and yet, knowing your bones, it is time to step up and shine with boldness despite the fear you may feel. The universe has a sense of natural flow, cycles, and timing that assures us that it supports every dream we dare to dream, and that everyone can come to fruition in due course. It may not look exactly as you expect, But if you have set an emotion with desire and intention, karmic law will ensure that it finds expression. Well, Sagittarius, that is your reading for August 16th through the 31st, 2019. Do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. Lots of love and light. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.